Why? Why are you happy to hear that you are in immediate danger of losing your life because you can't put down a cereal bowl? The doctor pretty much told you, lay off the donuts or die. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I want to do another Amber Reid video. Over the last probably less than a week, Amber had put out a video on May 29th saying that she had gone to the hospital and she's really scared. A few people had asked me to react to this video. At the time, I didn't feel it was appropriate for me to react to that video. She is going through something very serious. I don't know her. I don't want to speculate on her condition, and I certainly don't want to put any false information out there. With that said, I do hope that she is following all the doctor's orders that she has received. She's making her follow-up appointments, and I do wish her well. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'm just here to critique some medical information that may or may not be correct on her, and just to kind of call her out on some of her bullshit. So if you don't know, let me give you a little brief history of what's been going on with Amber since May 28th. In her life, she had gone to the hospital, the emergency room, with uncontrollable vaginal bleeding, and she ended up having to have an emergency D&C to correct this. The surgeon had said that he's going to do a biopsy of some of the tissue that was recovered during the D&C, and she should get the results within the next week or so. She stayed in the hospital for a few hours, maybe even 24 hours after that had happened, and now she's at home recovering. She's been making update videos almost daily, and during this time she had also stated that because she has no health insurance and there's going to be a huge medical bill coming up and possibly more down the road, that she had pre-recorded some videos that she's going to continue to upload in between, giving us real life updates on how she's doing. So the video that I'm going to react to, she just put up last night on June 2nd, and the video is titled "Finally Someone Who Cares." Now, we all know how much of a troll Amber Lynn is. I will admit that when this popped up the other night, I did watch probably about 2 minutes of this video. It's a 6-minute long video. It's not very long, so this video shouldn't be very long. But the few things that I did hear in her video, I turned off and I decided to go ahead and make a reaction to it. But I do just want to put out there, I am not saying that she does not have this condition. I'm not saying it's not as serious. I don't know, and I don't want to speculate on what is or isn't true regarding that aspect of this. I do believe she is going through something, and I do believe she is very scared, and I do wish her the best.
Hey guys, so it is June 2nd. I did upload a video today giving a small update. But I had to mention this before I forgot. So I was talking to Becky, and I know that she said the surgeon slash gyno, he's a gyno, so
yeah, they can be surgeons.
You guys can tell me that. He came out after my D&C and talked to Becky. And I guess Becky already told me most of this, but again, it was like right after my anesthesia, and I don't remember a lot. Not fully after that whole thing.
And you probably won't. That's normal.
Little backstory. I have seen so many doctors.
She has. Has she listened to any of them? Not 95% of the time.
In my life. And I'm just going to talk about the doctors I've seen in the last 10 years. I'm just going to say 10.
Let me just remind you that she's 29 years old.
10 years. None of them have ever mentioned my weight.
Bullshit. Absolute bullshit. You know, as well as everybody else in this world, that when they see you coming into their office, they immediately see your weight. And I'm not trying to be shady. I am not trying to put her down, but she is almost 600 pounds. You cannot tell me that not one doctor in the last 10 years of her life has never said anything about her weight. In fact, I distinctly remember a video where she went to the weight loss doctor to talk about possibly getting surgery or other alternate means of him helping her to lose weight, which she didn't follow. She came home from her appointment, she filmed that video, and the next day she decided that that doctor didn't know what he was talking about. But I'm going to insert that clip here because I know for a fact that obviously the weight doctor is talking about her weight.
You know, I was honest to him about, you know, all the diets I've done and why I am the way I am, and he just was very honest. And it did make me sad when he was just like, I don't want you to die. And I'm just like, I mean, I don't want to die either. So never, not a single one, which always frustrated me so much.
Did it now? Did it really? Nobody stated the obvious elephant in the room. No shade intended.
Because in my opinion, I feel like when someone is the size that I am, I feel like that is one of the first things a doctor needs to talk to you about.
Probably, but it depends on what doctor you're seeing and what you're going there for. The last time the big emergency room trip that happened, you had a UTI/bladder infection. Obviously, they're going to treat the immediate need first. I'm sure when you got home from that ER visit, attached to the back of all your paperwork, there was definitely an information sheet on obesity and all of its effects.
Because that's like walking in on someone where visibly they have a health issue and you just ignore it.
But yet you're going to get mad at your viewers and all these reaction channels who can walk into your channel and visibly see you have a health problem. But you get mad when we want to call you out. But now, in the same sense, you want somebody to address it.
That's the way that I see it. I know a lot of other people see it that way too, because you guys have talked about it with me, or I've seen it in the comments and stuff like that.
But do you listen? No.
So, never do they say anything about my weight.
Bullshit. You're just lying. You can't tell me not one doctor in the last 10 years has even never thought about mentioning your weight. You're a liar.
I don't know if it's because it's a weird subject, but that's okay.
It's not a weird subject. Most of these doctors, once they get to know you aren't going to listen, know that you think you know everything, and they're not going to waste their time after a certain point. They're just not.
And I have always wanted a doctor to tell me how it is when it came to my weight. And
I'm going to have to reference that clip that I just put in. In fact, I'm going to probably put in another clip of another doctor that she saw who was asking her to join their office weight loss challenge at the beginning of the year.
she said for now to find an insurance company, you know, try to get some insurance going so we can maybe one day in the future talk about weight loss surgery. And then she started explaining to me that she recently lost 60 pounds, and I was like, oh my god, amazing job, because you know me and my stupid jokes. She was talking about how her and her co-workers and employees, like in the office where she works, in January they were starting like a weight loss thing, just like within the office. And she was like, I want to invite you to join us, and every single month, you don't even have to pay, you come in every single month, we can weigh you and you can be a part of this. And I was like, just her thinking of me and literally telling me, I want you to be part of the weight loss journey and competition within my office, meant so much to me. I think she just noticed I need the support and I need, you know, the push and the kick you know, for help, and that just meant so much to me. It's like no doctor ever did. And when I saw the weight loss doctor, it's because I called the weight loss doctor.
Well, congratulations. You had a rare moment of clarity and you decided that you needed help losing weight.
I mentioned it to my doctor at the current time that I wanted to see a weight loss doctor because they didn't bring it up to me.
Would you have listened? No. That's probably why you don't remember, because you chose not to listen.
And they're like, okay, well, I'll do a referral. It was probably a month or two later and I still wasn't referred.
But did you call to check up on that referral? Were you the responsible adult that went and followed back up with that doctor about your referral? You were just on here the other day complaining about your surgery that was like Friday or Saturday of last week. You were complaining on Sunday that you were impatient of the results and we're going to start calling the office on Monday. So don't tell me that you didn't think it was your responsibility to follow up with that doctor about that referral, because you are not their only patient.
When did I get this done? 4 or 5 days ago? Time is like not a thing for me right now.
Neither is honesty or responsibility, maturity.
So Becky told me what he said right after I got out of the DNC. And he said, he told her about the Hymen thing. Let me go back into that.
I don't know what the big deal is about the Hymen thing. She had said that when the doctor had went in for her DNC, her hymen was still intact, and he sewed it back in place when he was done. I mean, that's it. That's all it is. It's not anything to get all worked up and embarrassed over.
And then he told her that there was complications because of my weight.
Sleep apnea.
And then he said,
she's awfully proud for whatever this is going to be.
if she doesn't do something about it now, she won't have much longer.
Amen.
I clapped. Didn't I, babe? I literally did a round of applause.
For what? What did you do a round of applause for? Are you serious?
I am so happy to hear that.
Why? Why are you happy to hear that you are in immediate danger of losing your life because you can't put down a cereal bowl?
Because not only did he make my case super urgent when I went into the ER.
Because it was urgent. He didn't magically just decide that you were the chosen one and your case was more urgent than the rest of them. You had uncontrollable hemorrhaging that needed immediate care.
But now he's talking about how I'm not going to last much longer because of my weight. I know to a lot of people, you don't want to hear that, and I don't either.
Are you sure? Because you seem awfully happy. You are laughing, you're smiling. Am I missing something? The doctor pretty much told you, lay off the donuts or die.
But finally, someone cares.
No, you don't get to say that. You don't get to say that finally somebody cares, because for years and years and years on your YouTube channel, you have had your audience tell you over and over and over and over again to get your shit together or you're going to die. And you choose to lash out at your audience. You choose to delete comments. You choose to try to turn it around and make it everybody else's fault that we are bullying you. You absolutely cannot be serious right now. You absolutely cannot be.
And that's all I wanted as a doctor, to literally stare me in the face and tell me you need to freaking lose weight right now.
But she doesn't want anybody to be in your face. She doesn't want to listen to the harsh truths of what's going to happen. She even refused to acknowledge that her doctor put her on blood pressure medicine because her blood pressure was, quote, the teensiest bit high. That was no big deal. Absolutely not.
He didn't do it to me then because, you know, the whole situation. But the fact that he did it and said it to Becky, I'm just like...
Yeah, because Becky is your enabler, and he needs to make it a point to her, if it isn't already glaringly obvious, that she needs to stop, that you are going to die. And one more trip to McDonald's or Dairy Queen or everywhere else that you feel like you need to go, any more mukbangs, Becky is your enabler, and she needs to stop, and she needed to hear that truth just as much as you do.
I need more of that in my life.
No, because you don't listen to it. People have been telling you for years, flat out telling you to put the pizza down or you're going to die.
I really, truly do. And I do have an appointment with him in 2 weeks, which I'm excited for. So I know he's a gyno, but I still feel like he can refer me to maybe a dietitian.
He probably can, and that's probably who you should get it from, because they are there to take care of the whole woman. I have had a gynecologist prescribe me an anti-anxiety medication. I have had them refer me to all kinds of different things that may or may not have been directly related to female issues, but involve taking care of the female.
A nutritionist, maybe another weight loss doctor.
I can't imagine that tiny little town that you live in down in Kentucky that there are too many other weight loss doctors that are even going to take you seriously, because 12 hours after you go to that visit, you're going to say that you know more than them, and you're not going to follow their instructions.
Maybe the same one I went and saw.
I would really like to be in that office when she comes crawling back to him, and see if she's really going to follow the plan now. Hopefully she's scared straight. Hopefully.
Because like I said, I am in a really different mind frame regarding that, because I'm down 75 pounds, blah, blah, blah. But
It's not, you shouldn't be in a different mind state just because you're down 75 pounds. You should be in a different mind state because they just told you you may or may not have cancer, you have sleep apnea, and you don't have that much longer to live leading the lifestyle that you're living. That's the mindset you should keep.
it's like, oh my god. I just wanted to share that because
You just wanted to troll. You absolutely wanted to fucking troll.
it was kind of cool.
What part of being told that you're going to die soon is cool?
Because doctors don't ever say anything about my weight.
You choose not to listen to the doctors who mention anything about your weight. I can guarantee you they talk to you about your weight if you choose to even return for another appointment after getting your initial concern taken care of at that time. The concern that is more important to you.
I don't understand.
Obviously, you don't understand a lot, or you choose not to understand. Acting stupid is not cute.
It finally happened. And it's exciting. It's all...
She is so trolling. She is absolutely ridiculous. I cannot with this girl. You cannot sit here and tell me with a straight face that she is saying this and not trolling. You can't. Nobody gets excited because somebody told them that if you don't change your shit, you're going to die.
Also scary. I don't know. Is that weird?
No, it's not weird. What's weird is you're acting like you don't understand this. You're acting proud of this.
Why am I sharing this? I don't even know.
Because you're an idiot.
And a lot of people are saying you're milking this whole thing. Oh, not even close.
She's so fucking cocky. I'm not saying that she's milking this. I want to give her the benefit of the doubt and say this is something that legitimately happened, and it should be scary. It should teach you to get your shit together But obviously, by this video, you're not taking any of this seriously. You would not put out a video like this, excited and happy and cocky and smug and every other thing that is, and every other motion that is running across your face and coming out of your mouth.
I had so many people ask, can we have daily updates, no matter even if it's something super small?
No, you're just putting out feelers to see if you should do daily updates. That's what you're doing because you got those big medical bills to pay for soon.
And I was like, I'm not sure about daily updates, but I can update you guys as much as possible. This whole YouTube thing is going to be very different because you guys might get 2 videos from me every day, or 3, or 0. Like, it just depends how many things I need to say. Plus, I still have the pre-recorded videos, so you guys might be getting a lot of videos from me. I don't know, it just depends. But I just had to share that. And if I am annoying people with the updates, just don't watch them.
No, you're not annoying me with your updates. You're annoying me with your stupidity act and your trolling and not taking this seriously.
I mean, that's the only thing I can really say. Because I know if someone I cared about, whether that be family member, friend, or YouTuber I watch, if they were going through something, I would want updates. And I just appreciate all the well wishes. And to the people who are rude about it, I don't know.
Let me tell you again. Yeah, I may seem pretty rude in this video, but I'm rude because of her attitude, her disrespect for the medical community and her audience.
It just shows the kind of people you are, I guess. It is what it is.
We can only react to what you're putting out there.
I get way too, people judge me way too much.
When you do shit like this, you should get judged. You will get judged. You say over and over and over on your channel that you want it to be held accountable, but the minute people hold you accountable, you put on this big sob story about how everybody is picking on Amberlynn, or you go off like a complete bitch in your comments to people.
Like, how am I trying to say it? People judge me more than they need to.
People only judge you of the content that you put out and your attitude towards everybody. If you didn't do such stupid shit, people wouldn't judge you.
For sure. But I'm an easy target, which we all know.
I'm gonna take the higher road, not say what I wanted to say to that. You are an easy target because you do shit like this. You continually do shit like this for money.
Anyways, I just had to share that little tidbit. Okay, well, bye.
I can't with this girl. I absolutely cannot. If you can't take this seriously, then how do you expect everybody else to take it seriously? You coming on here acting like this is going to cause people to judge you and make comments about you way more harshly than probably ever before. And God forbid this comes back as cancer. You need to think about this. You need to do better. Hopefully Becky has learned something too. Hopefully she doesn't drive to the next nearest Wendy's or McDonald's just because you want something. Hopefully Becky will take this serious enough to tell you no. I don't really know that I have anything else to say about this video than I already have. So I just wanted to thank you guys for watching. Please let me know in the comments down below what you think. And you can look down in the description box. You can follow me on any of my socials. Want to wish everybody well. I hope you stay safe. I hope you stay healthy. And I will see you in the next one.